important motion. Honorable Speaker, on the onset, this constitutional amendment, I think it was informed by several factors. One is that when you move along the roads, especially in places like, such places like Rironi, such places along the railways, you'll find that many people are struggling to plow along the railway line. Yet when you go deeper inside, you find that there is a lot of idle land that no activity is being done. In food production, Egypt, which is virtually a desert, is the fourth largest producer of wheat. And you look at even Israel producing fruits that they're able to export. The land in Kenya that is arable is by far more bigger in acreage compared with the area along the River Nile that is being plowed in Egypt for irrigation that is producing wheat. And Egypt is exporting wheat to the rest of the world. Kenya, people are starving. You have populations that, as we speak even today, we have our populations that are facing serious starvation, that they are asking the government to intervene. We look at, Honorable Speaker, you come from the northeastern part of the country where we are facing serious drought now. I come from the North Rift. We are harvesting maize as we speak. In our farms, we have a lot of maize stalks that instead of this, what normally some people will be able to grind this maize stalk and give it to animal feeds. Some people, they are plowing it back into the land, or they're even burning it. Yet we have our animals in other parts that are dying. So we need to really think as a country, what is it that we are not doing right? Because we should not be, another part of the country has plenty, and another part of the country are facing starvation. So for me, this bill, in terms of, I think, in terms of we need to be able to, when it comes to regulations, through public participation, we should be able to decide which areas, how much somebody can be able to, where there's supposed to be residential places, because somebody can buy even 10 by 10 feet to build a house, because people need decent housing. I hope that this housing project by the government can be expanded so that many Kenyans can have access to decent housing and release more land for cultivation. But of more importance is for us to be able to look at idle land, which is lying within the country, that is not being utilized, yet it is within very arable areas, that we can be able to, either the owners can be made to pay taxation, or they should be able to release that free land to those who can be able to use, even at a certain fee, so that we can be able to be food sufficient as a country, we can be able to take care of our own needs, and be able to address the issue of food safety. Because food safety and food security, I think they run in tandem. And therefore, this bill by the Honorable Ferdinand Wanyonyi, this motion will require a formulation of both regulations and both the law that can go through public participation and let Kenyans have candid discussions on how they want to move as a country, so that we are able to organize ourselves in terms of housing, in terms of agriculture, so that we have enough food for our people and enough even food for export. With those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, I support.
I now propose a motion that